how well I can video while driving. I doubt very well, but we'll see. It's just so pretty through here this time of year. I'm coming back from Grundy. I had to go to the grocery store. Yeah, to get to the grocery store is a journey. It is like 35 minutes, 40 minutes. It's only like 15 miles, but as you'll see from this road, it's 15 miles of this shit, which is curvy. Yeah, look at, there's chicanes everywhere. There is no such thing as straight road here. Like, no. It's gorgeous. I fucking love living here. I'm so glad to have moved back to these hills. But, you give up a lot. Like, convenience. There's no such thing as convenience out here. It is beautiful. Stuff. But I have to cook for Grandma tonight, and I forgot to get beans while we were at the store yesterday. Yeah, don't forget shit, because it's another journey to go back and get the part of what you need to make for tonight. I needed some baked beans. So, went back out to the store to get some beans. Signs and deer signs, and they don't have bear signs, but they're out here too. And a bunch of dogs. Mommy's poor Yara's going up these hills. Do we have to go up this incline? Yes, we do. Yeah, kick down a gear. Good car. Yeah, it's steep. Just let it coast here, because otherwise we're just riding the brakes on the way down. And we don't want to do that. We do not want to ride brakes all the way down. That's how you burn out brakes. But look at the colors. Look at the colors. I mean, it really doesn't get much prettier countryside-wise than when you live up in the Appalachians. It just doesn't. I'm pretty sure the Rockies are pretty too, but it's a different kind of mountain. I've been through both. And Rocky Mountains, you get big, huge peaks and stone, and in the Appalachians, it's just like driving through really steep, curvy forests. I'll take the forests. I just think it's gorgeous. I could do without all the Trump signs, but hey, it's part of what happens when you live in coal mine country. They are brainwashed down here. It's a societal thing that they go red and against their own best interests, and don't point out facts because they don't want to hear them. You know, they believe what they've been told, despite evidence to the contrary that they ain't any better ever voting red. Try blue once. Try it. See how your lives get better. Don't point that out. Otherwise, I love the people. They just got some screwed up politics. And I can't really blame them for it either. It is cultural. It is like embedded. You try going against some cultural nonsense that they've been, their grandparents were fed, their parents were fed, they were fed. It's just, it becomes generational hoodwinking. And the people don't piss me off that they believe it. It's the people that sold them the snake oil that piss me off. You know, they play to their fears, and a lot of people are prone to, you know, when they're afraid, going with the first person that promises them a way out, despite the fact that the promises never get delivered upon. Well, I don't want to talk about just politics here. I am cracking up at some of the signs that are up here. There are some people that are hanging up these banners, and I'm calling them Hambo signs, because it's like Trump's head superimposed on Rambo. It's to a comical degree, but they're dead serious. They have him like tricked out Rambo style with guns and ammo and beefy arms and biceps. And I'm like, yeah, no, he's more Hambo or Dumbo than Rambo. But yeah, to each his own. But the signs are cracking me up. I saw one yesterday, I thought I was gonna wet myself. I'm like, you can't be serious. Oh Lord. But then I noticed the few and far between, but they are here, the Biden-Harris signs. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to know that person someday. Gotta find the blue dots in Redland. That's my people. I'm pretty sure all of the kayakers and stuff that are always out by my house getting into the river. I mean, they were there this morning, and it's cold outside today. It's chilly and rainy, and they're suiting up in their wetsuits. It's like, get out of my way. You gotta let the locals through. Get your dog out the road. Why are you bringing a dog to go on a kayak? Why? Why? Little freaking millennials. I saw one sitting in the road taking selfies, and it's like, you are in the middle of the goddamn road, laying down, taking selfies. Move. You are in my way. A local is going to run you over. Because there's a bunch, as you can see, a bunch of blind curves like this. Can you see what's coming around this curve? No. So, and see, big old coal trucks that come through here. Just like that. Do you see how fast he was flying? Yeah, they do that. So, laying in the middle of the road to take selfies because the background's gorgeous? Yeah, the background's gorgeous. Get out the fucking road. You are going to get run over by a local. Because we drive fast. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's in our blood to drive fast. Sorry. We get used to these mountains. There's a reason in like World War II, all the boys from down here got made Jeep drivers in World War II, like my grandpa. Because if they can run moonshine in these hills, they can run anywhere on any terrain in a Jeep. Yeah, just let them go. Yeah. These boys know how to drive down here, and they ain't afraid to drive really flipping fast. And the girls, hello, female over here, pair of ovaries, pair of tits, drives like a mad woman. It is flipping fun to drive out here. I mean, really freaking fun to drive these roads if you like driving. If you are a scared driver, you don't want to drive out here because these roads get twisty and turny, and like my road going up to my house is one lane. So coming and going, you got to be able to pull out and get around, and my road's not even paved, it's gravel. So yeah, so I'm gonna stop this here. I'll start it again closer to home because I do want to drive properly. Let me get around this steep curve past the Prater zip in, and I'm gonna stop for a moment. Okay, we are coming off this mountain that leads to Grundy. Steep curve. Okay, now we're back in the Hayside. So this is about the halfway mark to my house. Okay, see, that leads into Hayside. This leads home. Mommy, I'm always spinning your tires in your little zippy mobile. You got a lot of little punch in this car. Look at the kudzu. Look at the kudzu. It's everywhere. closer we get to my house. And my mommy's and my grandma's. We all live in the same holler. The colors. No, I'm not filming you, Pathfinder, or whatever you are in front of me. Don't worry. See what I mean? It's just straight roads. What the fuck are those? Up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain, down the mountain, round the mountain. Sometimes through the mountain. Four-wheel drive. Why are you going so slow? I love my Rogue in these mountains. Look out that way. Look out that way. Probably got shitty video. Sorry. Armada, you don't want to keep riding your brakes. You're going to burn them out. Pothole. I'm pretty sure that they can help you with your bus. God, it's pretty. I live here and it takes my breath away, so I spent all my summers here as a kid. I'm just glad to be back. Normally I can make this a lot shorter journey, but I'm behind Slowpokey. Hey, at least I'm not behind a coal truck. Those are really slowpokey. Okay, my turn off is coming. Don't turn on my road. I want past you, Pokey. If you keep going on this road, it'll take you to Breaks Interstate Park. But I'm turning down on Bartlett. Go. This leads you to my house. See, the road got narrower. It's still 2 lane, but just. Down this road. All of my life, all of my mom's life, all of my grandma's life. You stay where you are, pickup truck, thank you. That's why I'm glad I do not have a driveway like y'all's. Nope. Oh no, I hate them kind of driveways. and her sisters sitting on those stairs. We had some like bean bags that the kids had that if you slapped them, they said things like, whatever, get me with a spoon. It was a while ago. It was like 90s catchphrases. But they'd shove these bean bags in their bras and they're sitting there on the steps of that church, slapping their boobs, making their boobs talk. So that church is now forever known as the Church of the Talking Boobs. My family's weird. My sense of humor is pretty apparent. All class, all third. Bartlett car wash because when it rains, these are waterfalls. You drive your car underneath there and wash your car. They're really pretty when it rains. I mean, look at the colors. Gorgeous. We're almost there. I will forever say we because Bonnie did when she was a baby. Every time we drove over it. And it was cute. She's 40 now. All the kayakers come down here and they park along our road. The river is really pretty. Pretty river. Bartlett continues over this bridge, but we're done with Bartlett. Now we're getting on to my road. It's an access road, and it's now down to one lane. See what I mean when I say I live rural? I live rural. I live really flipping rural. It's pretty. It's Riverside. Park in there. That's a turnout, assholes. We gotta be able to let people pass us on this road. These kayakers always come down here and they park in places they're not supposed to park. This is not public street. We gotta favor the upkeep and and this is a railroad track you gotta be careful at because you can't fucking see shit. Don't hear it coming. Get through. Kids. Yeah, so here we go. I didn't want to film somebody's children and not mine. As you can see, not paved road anymore. I do on paved ground. It is really flippin' rural. Okay, that's my house. That tan and brown house. That's my house. And I'm not stopping at my house. Because my house don't have furniture in it yet. But that's my house. That's my house. We will continue on past the fairy ring. That's my grandma's house right there. Right there, that's grandma's house. And that's my mom's house. So I'm gonna park my mommy's car. Get the groceries out. That's my mom's house. No, we're neighbors. So I'm gonna turn this off now. Bye.